Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy MidPokemaster here with the APA Academy Season 2 Week 1 Team Builder in battle against Silver Smasher and his Galactic Garchomps. So, before we get into the Team Builder portion of this battle, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and make sure to go and look at all the other amazing content creators in this league in the description below. All of their links to their YouTubes are in the description. All great players. Everybody's really cool and fun to hang out with, and just good people. So yeah. So a few hours before this goes up, my draft analysis is going up. So make sure to watch that before this video, so you know my team and why I drafted everything I did. So Silver's team consists of Mega Blaziken, Giratina Origin, Ferrothorn, Primarina, Reuniclus, Donphan, Jolteon, Swellow, Kangaskhan, Azumarill, Spiritomb, and Alakazam. His Z users consist of Z, Azumarill, Reuniclus, and Kangaskhan. So, I'm going to be bringing a modest Whimsicott with Life Orb that has Moonblast, Energy Ball, HP Fire, and Shadow Ball. Hits his entire team super hard. Next, I have a Zygarde with a crazy spread that I don't even remember what everything's for now. With Coil, Outrage, 1,000 Arrows, and Sub. So next I have a physically defensive Arcanine with Flamethrower, Roar, Morning Sun, and Toxic. Then a bulky offensive Alolan Muck with Assault Vest. With Poison Jab, Knockoff, Crunch, and Fire Punch. Basically my Giratina switch-in and my Reuniclus switch-in. Then I just have a fully physically defensive Swampert with Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Scald, and Toxic. Then a physically defensive leftover Zapdos with Thunderbolt, Heat Wave, Roost, and Defog. So yeah, let's get into this battle. And see, I actually have my layout set up. Haven't done that in a long time. I just felt like start of a new season, might as well try to start strong with this. So let's get it going. So I'm going to lead off with Whimsicott because it does good against everything on his team. Also, thank you to Lantern Joe for recording since my cap card broke. You're the GOAT. You've recorded for so many leagues, and you're just awesome. So he leads off with his regular Kangaskhan. And I just lead off with my Whimsimoose. I didn't know what to nickname my wands, so I asked Bloodcrawler, and he has an obsession with naming things after our friend Zangoose. So I'm just going to go for that Life Orb Moonblast turn 1. I didn't know what he was really going to do. That's around 50%. But you see he goes for the Double Edge and almost KOs me, so he's down to like 30%. Shows leftovers, so I don't know what kind of set this is. I'm just going to go for another Moonblast here, just to get rid of this thing. And Whimsicott picks up the first kill of the match and of the season for us. So I just need to get adjusted here to get comfy. So next he brings out his Donphan. He could very easily have Ice Shard, which he does to kill this thing. So bye Whimsicott. You've already killed Kangaskhan. So I'm gonna bring up my Swampert here because I can set up rocks or I can try to Scald this thing. So I just go for the Scald. And I'm relaxed nature, so it's just that he has 0 speed as he sets up his own Stealth Rocks. Unfortunately, I didn't get the burn, but that's fine in my opinion. So he's going to switch out into his boy OG Albina, the Giratina. So that boy's spooky. So I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks. And here, I don't really know what he's going to do. He has so much he can do. So I'm just going to go for the Toxic. But he shows the Calm Mind. So that's pretty screwy that he has the Calm Mind. So, but with this Toxic, it's going to help me whittle this thing down and make it pretty easy to revenge this thing. And I'm starting to get a cramp in my hand. That's not very good. So here, I'm just going to switch out into, I believe, my Alolan Muck, because I can take pretty much any hit from this thing. And I named it Silver because I always name my Alolan Muck after my opponents because it means they're bad. So a +1 Dragon Pulse did like a good 40%, and this is especially defensive AV Alolan Muk. So that shows me he's pretty much max, especially offensive. So he's gonna go for another Dragon Pulse, as I just go for a Crunch. No point in going for knockoff because I can't knock off its item. So he's gonna take another chunk from toxic damage. So he's going to go for the rest here, which is pretty good for him, I would say. But I can still 3-shot this thing, and I could get a defense drop. Does like 35%. So he shows me he's Rest, Sleep, Talk here. So he's just gonna get Sleep Talked into another Combine, which is good for me. So he's at +2/+2. And I'm just going to go for another Crunch, just because I want to get as much damage on this thing as possible. And I get a defense drop, which really doesn't matter. So he's actually going to switch out here, not risk his Giratina. And he goes out into his Donphan. And I'm actually faster than this thing too. So Crunch does a good chunk. Lowers his defense. And I get the Poison Touch, which is pretty good in my opinion. But he gets the Eye of Papa Berry, so kind of negates everything that just happened. But with that defense drop, and also no outspeed this thing because I'm faster than my Swampert, and Swampert outsped. With that defense drop, after a Crunch and the Poison, it's going to die. And my Alolan Muk wasn't worth keeping around anyway, since it was this low and I had no way to heal it back up. So, I need to find my Alolan Muk, and his Donphan go down. So currently it's 4-4. So I'm just gonna go into my Zygarde here, as he brings out his, I can't even think what this is called, Spiritomb. So here is where I make a pretty big misplay. So I just go for Coil here. I forgot Will-O-Wisp was a thing. Somehow. I was looking at the calc and I was just thinking he'd probably just bring Foul Play for this. Nope, he has Will-O-Wisp, which kind of neuters this thing because I have no way to get rid of that. So I'm going to go for a second Coil just because I know this thing can't do much damage to me. And I'm just trying to get my defenses up. As he goes for Memento. So I'm at +2 defense, +2 accuracy. And then just regular attack and -2 special attack. So he kills himself with Memento there. So he's going to bring out his Azumarill. I'm at +2 defense. He can't really kill me with Play Rough unless he's Choice Band in a high roll. So that does way less than I expected. So that shows me he's max HP. Breaks out the Normalium Z. And he's just going to go for that Z Belly Drum. So he's going to take the Belly Drum damage. He's going to bring him back to full and then take the Belly Drum damage. So I should have just gone for another Coil there instead. So here I just get I'm extremely tilted at this point. So I want to go out into Swampert as he goes for Play Rough. And that's just going to kill me. Swampert had no point in staying here at this point. Man, how many times can I say point? So I'm going to bring up my Zapdos. According to my calcs, I can live at +6 Aqua Jet. I was wrong. I was looking at Zygarde spread when I calced this. So that's the reason why I went into this. But nope. Zygarde could take a +6 Aqua Jet from 75%. But not Zapdos. So Zapdos is going to die to an Aqua Jet. But now this thing's paralyzed. So he goes for another Aqua Jet. He's only at +5 here. Ooh, only +5. So I'm just going to go for the Roar. Oh, I didn't mean to take off Azumarill there. So he brings out his Giratina. And I'm going to get some lefties back. So I think this is the turn he wakes up. Nope, it looks like he has one more turn. Goes for Sleep Talk. Gets another Calm Mind, so his Sleep Talks have not been good this game. So this Giratina is back at +1 attack, special attack, +1 Spadef. So I'm just going to roar it out so it takes extra damage. I couldn't kill it with Flare Blitz anyway. So it brings out this Azumarill. So now he's at, I believe, 39%. So he's going to go for the regular Aqua Jet. Does a good chunk. As I go for Flamethrower just to get some damage off on this thing. Need to take off Zapdos here. That does absolutely nothing to this thing. So, this, unless we got paralyzed there, I could have beat this thing. But nope, he gets the Aqua Jet off. So, it's down to my Zygarde here. I have a chance to win this game if he gets paralyzed here. And my 1,000 Arrows gets like a crit or something. So, I just have to go for Coil in case he gets paralyzed. Because 1,000 Arrows can't kill a max HP Azumarill from here. But nope, he doesn't get paralyzed. He actually has to get paralyzed next turn too, for me to get a differential point. But nope, the Aqua Jet gets to go off. I live. But the Azumarill actually goes down. So this is going to be a 2-0 victory for Silver Smasher. He played great. He prepped well. It's my fault. I felt like this game was easily winnable, but I choked by letting my Zygarde get Will-O-Wisp. So we are 0-1, -2. Next week we are facing Lapis, coach of like something, the Australia Kings Cons. So yeah. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.